Yo, how is you doing? What's up, you guys? How we all feeling today? We feeling good? You feeling all right? Well, if you're feeling good, I'm happy for you. And if you're not feeling that good, then I really do hope that things get better for you, all right? Anyways, today I want to talk about employment. Why can't I ever seem to hold a job? It's like almost as if to me, as if God is telling me, you working a 9 to 5 is not for you. Learn how to do something that you could do, like learn a trade outside of working a 9 to 5, all right? 9 to 5. My last job, I was working at Walmart. Just wasn't for me. And every other job that I had before working at Walmart, I cannot hold. I either end up getting fired or something goes wrong. And I tell myself, I don't know if I have like the worst luck or working a 9 to 5 is just not for me and I need to figure something else out. I think I might be meant to like be a wealthy day trader or something, or a cryptocurrency guy, you know, or goddamn real estate, where I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And I ask myself this every day: what is my purpose? What is my purpose with life? Do you guys ever feel like that? Like, what is your purpose with life? What is it that you're supposed to be doing? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys about something, all right? And I feel like I'm putting a lot out there. Before I actually started like trying to work, I was an addict for some years, right? I was addicted to Percocet, I was addicted to Vicodin, and I was basically making my money in other ways where I wasn't working a job. And then I decided, like, you know what, this ain't for me. Got sober, went through the withdrawals, did all that, did rehab, you know, taking the Suboxone, did all of that. Then I started saying to myself, I need to work. So I've been working the past couple years. But it's just like every job that I've had within these past couple years, I end up losing, I get fired, or something very like wrong just ends up happening. And I'm just telling myself, like I've been saying, like, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to be? And I'm trying to find myself, you guys. And sometimes it's just like I feel, it makes me feel like depressed. It messes with my ego a little bit, right? And I know some people might judge me and might say, like, get it together, you know, grow up, mature. And I'm really trying like my best to see what it is that I could be doing. I don't know what it is about me trying to hold a job. Okay. And the reason why I bring up, you know, addiction and me going through all that is because after I got sober, I really started trying, and I'm still trying. Just right now, I'm unemployed because my last job at Walmart, it just wasn't going well. Like, have you guys ever been somewhere and it feels like you're like, they don't want you there, but they're not saying that they don't want you there, and it feels like they're doing everything that they could to make you not want to be there? That's how it felt when I was working at my last job. And maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it does mess with my ego at times. And as you guys can tell by looking at me right now, I'm probably like, you're probably like, damn, this guy looks like he has anxiety. I do get very bad anxiety. I can't stay still. I move around a lot, and I don't know what's going on with me. All right, but yeah, I just know for a fact that I want to be something in life, and I know I'll be something in life. I know wealth will come. I know money will come. I know I have the things that I want to have. I know money will be there. It's just a matter of time to where I find out what it is that I'm going to be doing, all right? And every day I just tell myself it's gonna get better. You keep God in your life, you pray, you write down your goals in a notebook, and pray, grind, hard work, all right? And doing YouTube is something that I'm very much into. If you can't tell by now, I don't know if this video just popped up on your For You page on YouTube. Yes or no, I don't know, but if you can't seem to hold a job either, then you probably know what I'm feeling, you know what I'm talking about. And I just know that things will get better, just a matter of time, as long as I stay motivated, keep my head in the game, and I focus. Because every day I'm trying to think of something, like some type of plan, some type of way I can make some money, what I could do. You know, I'm very much into cameras. You know, I got myself a couple cameras. I'm good at editing. I'm good at making videos. Why not use that into a field where I could go find something to do? But anyways, that's not what the point is for this video. That's not why we're here. We kind of just speak in our mind, all right? I feel like America there's like a place where we have a lot of opportunity and we have a lot of chances to do things that can take us down the right path into the roads of riches, right? So I'm just trying to find my path to this day, you guys. Like I've been through a lot, and I'm sure you have too. You know, as a human, as a person, as a man, like I have been through a lot. You know, I've talked about this before with the thing that I had with addiction. You know, I was addicted for a while, and I'm better now. You know, it's been since 2023. I'm sober. I'm doing good. But before that, anytime before that, if you met me, you would not want nothing to do with me. Trust me on this. Like, I didn't want to have friends. And even to this day, like, I don't really care to have friends, right? It's like, if you're not bringing something to the table that's going to help me, like, get further in life, like, I really don't want to hang around with you. And it might sound ugly in a way, but in a way, it's also just, like, it's very much true. Why would you want to hang around someone that's not going to progress you in life, you know? As humans, we all pretty much, we use each other, but there's a certain extent to using that, like, in a good way, in a bad way, you know? But that's just us as humans. We all use people, but there's, like, using in a way that, like, you're using that person and using it as in you guys are using each other to get further in life. And that's the kind of relationships I want to this day now. In these days are the kind of relationships that I want. I want relationships that I could have and I could use them to get further in life, and you could use me, I could use you, vice versa. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, you guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I just had to make this video to get all this off my chest. Like, Carlos, what are you doing? Right? That's why I have YouTube. I love YouTube. I could talk about what I want to talk about on here. But yeah, I just had to vent. It's kind of like a venting thing, but at the same time, I know there's some of you out there that can relate. I know some of you guys can relate to this. Like, oh, damn, I'm in the same position. I can't hold a job. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I can't. All right. And I'm trying to find my way, and you might be trying to find your way too, but guess what? That's okay. All right. That is okay. Because that's part of life. You know, we make a mistake, we mess up, we have the next day to start over. You get what I'm saying? But if you guys are going through the same thing, all I could say is just keep your head up, keep trying, keep grinding. There is something out there for you. As humans, I believe we all we all have hidden talents. We should all have a passion. We should all have a drive towards something that we want to do in life. All right. Sometimes I do feel like I'm not in the right mental space to be doing certain things. Like, I feel like a little depressed sometimes, but that's part of being human. Sometimes we're going to feel depressed. Sometimes we're going to feel sad. Sometimes we're going to feel down. But other than that, as for me, I feel like I got a very good head on my shoulders. My head up here on my shoulders right here. I feel like I got a good head on my shoulders. All right. And let's brighten this up a little bit. It's just a matter of time till me and you, us both, we find what it is that we're going to be doing, that we're going to be happy doing for the rest of our life. Because I'm not going to lie. Me as a man with a family, a man with a girl, a man with kids, I want to be able to provide for everybody and myself the things that we want in life, you know, like the things in life that are precious, materialistic, whatever. I don't really care about materialistic stuff. As long as I have my camera, as long as I have my computer, as long as I have my family and we have our health, I am happy. But I do want things in life like a house, a bigger house. We live in an apartment right now. It's beautiful. I'm grateful. I'm very blessed to be here. But I do want, I want a bigger house, as you should too. If you don't have a house yet, then you should want a house, right? Okay. I want nicer cars. I want to be able to get whatever we need as a family, as you should too. If you don't have a family yet and you're single and you're still growing as a person, hey, take advantage of that, get ahead in life and do what you got to do, all right? Because I'm telling you, it don't get easier. It's going to get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. But that's life, all right? You always find a way. You got to find a way on how to fix these things that we're doing wrong. What can I do to get to the next level in life? And that's what I tell myself every day. I wake up and I'm like, damn, Carlos, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? What's the plan? I have a notebook, I have a journal where I write things down, things that I'm going to do, things that I'm going to be, the things I'm going to have, the wealth that is going to come. I'm very like positive when it comes to that. When it comes to manifesting stuff, the power of the tongue, I believe that all that is very strong. Like right now, today, you tell yourself, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever it is that you want. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. I am going to get this. Then I highly believe you will get it as long as you stay working hard towards it, all right? Power of the tongue is crazy, all right? I gotta sit down. I don't know what I'm doing over here, ranting, going back and forth, but I had to get it off my chest. I had to talk. I don't know what it is. I can't hold a job, but if you guys have any tips for me on how I can move with things better in life, right? How I could be a better man, because I know it sounds bad, but like I really do go through things daily, like we all do, and I tell myself, what's next? You know, that's one of my biggest fears, is to in life not ever have nothing and not ever accomplish anything. You know, I got like my grandparents, they raised me. I want to be able to show them that I could actually be and do something before it's all said and done, right? Because as humans, we don't live forever. You know, my grandparents are not going to be here forever, the ones that raised me. So it's a sad truth, but like before I go or they go, I want to show them, look at your grandson, look what I'm doing now, you know? And it just like eats me up in my ego sometimes whenever like there's a chance that I could be gone tomorrow or they could be gone tomorrow and they'll never be able to see me do great, you know? But for like, what's most important is that you're doing it for yourself. But my grandparents, they are the ones that raised me, and I want to make them proud of me, and I want to make myself proud, okay? Whenever you do accomplishments, like even when it comes to the smallest things, give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it, all right? If you feel like no one's acknowledging you for your achievements that you're making and the goals that you're reaching in life, hey, pat yourself on the back. It's all good. You got this, all right? But anyways, I just... I just had to rant for a little bit, kind of get these things off my chest. I'll stay documenting my journey as I have been, you know, just doing YouTube and all of that, things like that. Okay, you guys. But I think this is gonna wrap this video up for now. I know there's more that I have to talk about, but I don't want to, you know, yap your guys' ears off, do too much. I got more stuff I gotta film today. But this is just for now. I'll come back later and talk some more. Peace and love, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. And just work hard towards your goals and your dreams every single day. All right? Peace out.